basis of these back boleos, both the low boleo and the high boleo, is the back ocho step and performing that really well. And there's a lot of detail that goes into that. So what we did was we took a side step just to find the follower's point of balance. And then for a setup for the back ochos, we took a step around the balance. As we take the step, there's a couple of things that need to go on. First of all, Ganka is going to use up all of the available rotation in her upper body to track my chest. And when she's used all of that up, then she will project her hips backwards. And then we can make our back ochos. So it's that continual coiling and uncoiling of Ganka's core that I'm really looking for. That's a quality for getting these boleos going well. The second thing that we talked about was what needs to happen when Ganka senses that I'm inviting rotation. She will roll her balance from the pad of her foot, the full width of the front of the foot, onto the ball of her foot to reduce friction and to give a finer point of balance. This is really important to make your rotations kind of more fluid.
Yeah.
The other thing that we talked about was the need for the non-standing leg of the follower to be very relaxed. The more relaxed it is, the better the boleos will work and the better tango overall will work. So we've got this nice coiling thing going on, and just practicing finding the follower's balance is really important. There was one detail, and I think it's kind of one of the many details. It is that the geometry of all of this means that it's really useful to line up the middle of your chest leads with the follower's point of balance.
Yeah.
So we can see that in this side step, I'm pointing the middle of my chest at Ganka's point of balance. When I come around her, I'm still pointing the middle of my chest at her point of balance. When she steps backwards, I calibrate my step so that the middle of my chest is pointing at her point of balance. Okay, so lots of practice on that's needed. So for the boleos, for the low boleo, it's a gentler move suitable for kind of slower music. We will make our side step. I will rotate around Ganka's point of balance. She'll track me with her chest. I'm feeling for the moment when her hips release just there. That's the opening of the boleo window of opportunity. When I feel it, I will activate my left arm and come back. So once again, I track back, and once again from this side. Okay. To do this low boleo, I'm directing my energy downwards a little to kind of give Ganka the feeling that she will keep her foot on the floor and coming back. For the high boleo, it's
For the followers, when we do the low boleo, we're reaching back to take a step, like normally we would walk if there is we don't know what's following. And then the leader interrupts our back step. And then our leg is free and flick around and we collect.
Mm-hmm. For the high boleo, the energy is higher, and the lead is wanting to send the follower's energy up. So it will look more like this. I will direct my energy up as I lead the boleo. Try to show it at speed because you can't really slow it down. There's quite a lot of energy coming through my arm here. As I step back and then make the interruption here, so I'll try to show again. As I come here, I'm coming back here with a lot of energy. That's the interruption. Ganka is activating her arm to equal the energy in my arm here.
Yes.
So it will look
And
like
it's the same step for the followers when we are preparing to go backwards, but here the movement of the leader is much faster and much sharper, and then the legs flex up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's
and lots of practice. Okay.
Yeah.